You get a 46% increase in your effectiveness out in the market over this time period by using Agile instead of the waterfall method.
In our new relationship, we got engineers on the ground, embedded with our clinical domain experts in a small, huddled groups to build these iterative, innovative applications. And that iteration, I think, has allowed us to get to an application which, over a space of 2 weeks, essentially changed entirely the practice of 10 radiologists who take care of 60,000 patients a year. On a daily basis, they went from using an older application that took days for them to report on to an application with precision reporting that is now generating the same report in a few hours. That's a fundamental transformation.
So I had a problem a couple years ago, and let me basically describe this. So I had a few golden rules that I made all of my product teams follow. Okay, and the first golden rule was that every product line had to have an annual breakthrough every year. So big, exciting, market-moving, new module, new product, new function, new something that would get customers and our sales forces excited about it.
Well, I thought it was a nice effort, but nice effort of an engineering feat. However, it wasn't really very usable, frankly.
Our sales tailed off. Customers didn't want to buy it. Sales reps didn't want to put their name on the line, and so this thing was kind of headed toward the ground. That's when we started Agile around the team that had built this product. And basically, the focus of Agile for us was getting the right things done right, with the emphasis on the first right. The key for us was the customer involvement. So our rallying cry was the story I just went through. And so the key thing we wanted to make sure is that we were showing it to these real customers all the time. And we did a combination of flying customers in, and then we use WebEx as kind of our tool. We get 30 customers on a WebEx and go through it with them every couple weeks. You get a 46% increase in your effectiveness out in the market over this time period by using Agile instead of the waterfall method. Okay, so what does that mean? So 40% increase is basically without adding any extra heads to our development team. So if you look at the 1,700 people we have, 46% of that is another 750 people, basically. And it takes a long time and costs a lot of money to hire 750 people. We're rewiring that to be these steps. One is you still need to select a strategy, right? Along that strategic dimension, you want to build a minimally viable product. So is there some subset of what, like if you think about that precision reporting example that I talked about earlier, is there some either segment of customers or functionality or something that would be, possible to kind of ship that by itself? So deciding on that first minimally viable product. You build that, and then the cadence really is pilot or pivot or persevere. With any change effort, you really need to establish a sense of urgency and define what you hope to achieve. So again, we had a theme around high fidelity communication with customers, making sure our products hit the mark with what our customers wanted and what the market wanted. That was our theme. You may have different themes around productivity or those sorts of things, but we decided on a theme. We established urgency in the ways that I described. Change agents were very critical to us. So Agile coaching was extremely critical to really drive this.